Read any internet comment section today, and you'll find a manual for identifying artificial intelligence. We focus on the markers we assume are the easiest to spot: the overrepresentation of delve, the lists of three, and the sudden, ubiquitous use of M-dashes. I recently switched from M-dashes to N-dashes in my own writing, specifically to avoid this modern witch hunt of AI accusations. Swapping out punctuation or laundering vocabulary through a humanizer tool fails to mask the machine. These tools change the appearance while leaving the core structure intact. Artificiality lives in the underlying architecture, the invisible skeleton of the prose itself. To see this in action, let's look at a specific case study, a YouTube script about English etymology. Listen to the narration, and it bears the unmistakable acoustic signature of a large language model. The historical facts are accurate, yet the prose moves through a repetitive, highly specific set of structural maneuvers to deliver them. Large language models structure information to maximize legibility and consensus, producing a recognizable blueprint for an argument. The first move in this blueprint is a pattern called the negate, reverse, reveal. Watch how a point is made to land. The text states a naive reading, then immediately replaces it with a corrected version as a tidy binary. It's not random, there's a reason. This specific syntactic shape is doing the heavy lifting of a genuine logical progression. The rhythm acts as the proof. This maneuver provides the easiest path to the sensation of insight. The reveal feels significant only because something false was first removed. The second move is the substitute authority, where an abundance of items mimics actual evidence. Instead of step-by-step reasoning, the machine strings together long lists of true things: Old English, Norse, Norman, French, Latin, and Dutch typesetters. The sheer volume of nouns creates a structural pillar of authority. This pairing of density and pre-written reactions creates a sense of safety. The text tells you how to feel. If that feels insane to you, good. Before you can form your own response, you accept the list as authority and stop questioning the depth of the explanation. The final piece of the blueprint is the horror of the unexplained, a compulsion to footnote in real time. The machine refuses to let any proper noun sit alone for even a single clause. It instantly renames the subject: Latin, the prestige language of learning. Once you recognize these three foundational moves, you can still hear the unerasable rhythm of the machine, even if the vocabulary has been scrubbed clean. But suppose no machine ever touched that script. What if a human writer arrived at that exact cadence on their own? We are now surrounded by an enormous volume of AI-generated text. When you read enough of this prose, the rhythm simply seeps in. We aren't just utilizing these tools, we are catching the machine's prosody, like a contagious accent. Seeing this rigid structural pattern proves that the machine's cadence has become the water we all swim in, our new cultural house style. In the history of language, silent letters are fossils. They are sounds that mouths stopped making, but spellings preserved. Our current prose is laying down a brand new linguistic fossil. Successive historical layers change the way we speak, burying older linguistic cultures beneath new strata. Large language models are currently adding a similar layer to our own written output. A decade from now, historians will look at the shape of an argument and date its structure almost exactly to the year these models arrived.
Fine, resonant tone. While we focus on scrubbing individual words to hide the machine, its structural rhythm has already become the default for our prose.